Oh, game gede banget. Udah, oke, sama datang di Let's Take Kleponkliwonyt. Oke, hari ini lanjut story deh. Ini semoga selesai ya, tapi ya. Ah, itu berapa banyak yang belum selesai kan ya? Kita harus ke Jeju yang kemarin ya. Sweet. Sweet, ceritanya sih.
Here we are.
Oke deh.
We arrived already, Your Honor.
Jurnal.
Shouldn't there be a cage here?
Sih.
Notorious felons are locked away in the solitary delves, deep down in the prison. Those delves can't be opened without proper authorization.
Ada burung.
The blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light up these lanterns, and the way to the bottom of the shackling prison.
Biasanya badut aja.
The blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns.
Wah.
Please take a look.
Sweet. Jadinya apa ini? Imbo pada prasasti. Apa kenapa? Kita disuruh kerja data ya. Siapa? Aja. Jadi bagaimana kita akan bekerja? Tuh. Ini ya. Oke. Lagu intronya gue matiin aja ya. Kunjungan dari biru. Apa tuh artinya? Bener apa ya? Tahu nggak? Udah, kita suruh ikuti Shui berarti ke dasar penjara. Kita ketemu penjara berarti.
The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless.
Betul ini ya, kita nggak boleh konyol. Arti yang baru datang sama datang di Jurnal Kleponkliwonyt hari ini akan tarik malam ini akan tarik.
Inside the delve behind this door is the greatest enemy of the Foxians, Yunli.
Mulai. Ya, Five Nights at Checkpoint Prison beneran.
According to custom, envoys from the Yao Qing visit the Xianzhou La Fu once every century to check on this abomination's imprisonment and condition. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Yunli to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day
Forest of Sword ya, Jenggolo pedang.
understand that the Yao Qing
Ini
messenger
bahasa Inggrisnya Forest of Sword. Yang itu artinya sebenarnya apa? Hutan pedang kan? Kan ada arti lain kan dari Jenggolo. Aku sangat mengerti kalau utusan Yao Qing diberatkan.
Unfortunately, for the past 7
Sama
centuries,
tujuan
they've
terakhir.
had to return disappointed. Because this beast simply can't be killed.
Oh, immortal jir. Karena monsternya nggak bisa di. Mata kebuka cuy.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed.
Aduh.
Could you be the key to a cure for the general? Yunli.
Ya. Aja ketawa aja.
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brother.
Apa ini? Wih.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Mock Talk.
Oh, ini yang disebut sama siapa Yancing ya gue? Enggak, yang si kocok-kocok yang ditemui Yancing CS kayak.
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level. Send reinforcements.
Lantai paling bawah.
Nobody will hear you here. At the bottom of the shackling prison.
Doris itu berbahaya banget ya.
Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
Wih,
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench.
yes bro.
My imagination. Do your thing, Mosa.
Ajar Moze.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer.
Fred.
Detestable things. There are too many of them.
Orang paling kenceng.
Once we were inside the shackling prison, we found soldiers available for us ever.
Salah lagi.
Maybe I'll take it all.
Salah naruh di bawah aja.
Your head.
Kecil.
Caught in the net.
Let's add more seasoning. Don't ask. Just
Jonas, Oke, kita cepat lagi deh.
Just for oblivion.
Fred. Push.
a twin massage.
Ini dulu, Tuki.
By your since you're already here. Why not have a meeting?
Fred. Seburu dulu. Push.
How about letting the enemy strike?
I suggest you surrender now.
Push.
I'll still kill you,
I weep for the departed.
but I promise it'll be soon.
Tok ya.
How presumptuous. Die now.
Die.
Leave if you can, Mosa.
Never time to say goodbye.
Dia suruh kabur. Push. Gila. Push. Push.
Say bye to breathing.
It's better to make no move.
Stand still.
Spend freely.
Oke. Putih, Acerot.
I weep for the departed.
Fred.
Still
Shoot, habis. Ya, berkat Aceron ya. Wah, oh gila. Aksinya. Wah gila, pedangnya. Push. Wah, ini. Wah, bos besar. Gila. Ini raja terakhirnya ini. Seng. Wah, tewas dia. Cuy, no. Dia mati aja. Why? Oh enggak.
It's been a long time.
Diremes, cok. Anjir. Hanya tahu Sway digituin, rasa dia gimana ya? Udah.
Oh, great Yunli, nemesis of the Foxians and the hunter of all beings.
Oh, oh.
Talk, a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. I am only one insignificant heir spawned from your blood. It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm thrilled to see that you are as cunning and skillful.
Licik dan terampil, kalau bilang ke dia tuh adalah pujian. Kalau untuk bilang ke penjahat tuh adalah pujian. Yeah.
Grown to look like this. Tell me, Moktok, why have you grown to resemble our most despicable slaves and
Dia kecewa kayaknya.
Release you from this cursed prison. It is Senjaya's will. That's why I had to take a magic pill, don the skin of a lowly beast, and play along with their hypocrisy.
since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this ridiculous
gila ini.
ship?
Nesis parah.
My brothers and I will lock down this prison, trapping the prison guards inside. This will buy us some time. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me,
Memang seperti
will secure
aku.
the vessels for our escape. According to the plan, we only have 4 hours to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of
Ketik 1-2 aman ya.
But we have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin. Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives if it means setting you.
a sneaky weakling like you is
Kyo sama Mochi.
bravery with this plan. Fine, you'll get what you want, and all of Duran's whelps will too. This plan,
Terus free aja.
you'll get what you want, and all of Duran's whelps will too.
Well then, my lord, we should leave now.
Before we go, give me one of those magic pills.
My lord, You seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a
Habis itu dia marah
disgrace to your
karena
greatness, my
dia
lord.
marah karena Mokok bukan siapa namanya Yunli.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, only the disguise that will raise suspicion.
Gimana musik?
As you wish, my lord.
Objeknya kita ditangkap.
Is that foxy slave my mule?
No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I plead you to endure him a bit, my lord.
He's under.
He's more valuable as a hostage. Take him, guys. Time to move out.
Tahan dia. Kita balik deh. Tidak Sui mati. Kesamaan. Wah.
Madam Hanya, the wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those ingenium enemies are wandering around and causing heavy casualties. And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out. We've called for backup, but it seems like all communication is...
Let's preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners. By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Just a short time ago, the nether key mechanism was activated.
Aku mati.
Sui and the Yaoqing messengers heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation, I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemies are targeting.
We mustn't let the vile beast escape from its cage.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
Go.
Those intruders are quite bold.
Ah,
They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed, but Borison tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and precise plans like this is simply not their style. Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
We'll have to bend the rules. Please follow me.
Wah, melanggar aturan. Oh, it's are made to be broken. Kita pakai ini ya berarti.
Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Shit, alright.
Yes, ma'am!
Yes, man.
Hold your position here.
Yes, ma'am.
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly. Follow me to the next floor.
Mana? Oh,
The path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through.
apa kita kesini? Cepet. Wah, bukti. Harus bisa dikit. Oke, berarti kita ke arah
Some spiritfarers occasionally use ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden.
shifting screen.
Escape.
Karena hujan berarti kita pakai.
Given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations.
Ya, dipakai buat keadaan darurat aja berarti. Ke bawah dong. Juga. Space apa?
The nether key has been activated. I hope we're not too late.
Let's go. Aduh,
Hang in there, sister.
kakak ini. Kan dia adanya ya. Aduh tuh. Yes,
Looks like there was a
stop.
fierce battle here not long ago.
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hule has managed to break free. Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister? Are they still...
Hilang.
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some clues.
Ada usul. Apa nggak dibawa kak? Hehehe. Tes, makasih Topas. Topas, itu punya Topas ya?
Hard work pays off.
Ah, work page. Oh. Disadarin coy.
Yi is here.
Miss Shui bravely sacrificed herself. My condolences, Miss Hanya.
Condolences. Well, that's unnecessary.
Kaget kah?
You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an Ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office has become a routine for her. While I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part,
Ya sudah cadang jir. Bau.
By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers? One of them is a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes, and the other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
Oh, enggak.
I haven't found any Foxian bodies. Only Borisan ones.
So, the intruders and Hule are holding the Yaoqing
Oh,
messengers
yeah.
hostage. This is the worst situation. With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to the messengers,
Ya, makanya mau Zin suruh kabur.
Yaoqing and the Luofu could be irreversibly damaged. We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as there's a glimmer of hope.
Ayo, burung.
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
Hantu. Hantu siber anjir.
Reconstruct.
Oh.
It's my sister. Looks like her soul hasn't returned to the Hall of Karma at such a critical moment. Her death can give us information that we
Her
can turn
death.
into an advantage.
Wah, mana-mana nih kita. Oh, Sui yang malang. Tiba-tiba bakal.
The damage isn't too. If I can fix it up.
Oh, yang kayak puzzle-puzzle kayak dulu lagi nih buat. Oh, Kalau lupa lagi. Ini gimana ya berarti ya? Gue tuh main agak bingung. Astagfirullah gitu doang. Susah banget.
I'm back.
Wih, ini.
Welcome back, sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a time like this. Happy? Tears of joy?
Oh, dia pindah roh doang sih.
Coming back in all sorts of forms.
Tahu sih lebih bangke. Itu sih be. Nanti ada ibu juga ya. Kalau bercanda ini si Travis.
Now is not the time for jokes.
Marah dia.
This side crane can't hold all of me.
Oke deh. Dia masih bisa-bisanya bercanda dong. Bener.
Sister,
Saya biasa nggak tahu tempat.
what did you see when you were...
One of the Yaoqing messengers escaped, and the other one was taken hostage.
Besides the Borison, there were other intruders. Invisible.
Invisible intruders? What does that even mean? How many conspiracy? Do me a favor, sister. The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and
Lambian
outside the
barunya
prison.
ibu juga.
And now you're the only person
Satu-satunya
who
burung.
can slip out undetected. Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world.
Oh gila.
I understand.
Adikku.
Please be careful, sister. You are different from me.
Ya, ngemban tugas yang berat sekali.
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borison will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away,
Kita lawan dong.
no. Stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
Wah, pas that's exactly pisang. Coba aku sebenarnya lihat event dulu ya. Eventku yang belum ada satu. Banyak nih. Kan masa depan dua. Udah itu aja data. Coba. dapat dibuka ya. Banyak ya. Oh sebenarnya kita nggak usah buru-buru ya. Ada info lagi. Oh kita nggak apa-apa ketinggalan sih ya. Nggak terlalu peduli sih. Tapi dapat topas berapapun dulu.
Wait! Something feels off. Something's approaching us.
The invisible intruders?
Lah! Lah! Siapa yang kita lawan?
These
Dia!
abominations are prisoners from this prison.
Kita maju deh.
It's on me.
Oh,
The market is unpredictable.
right. Yang baru jadi topas sih ya dia. Watch your head.
Dice have been cast.
Masukin yuk.
Bust.
Red.
Or maybe I'll take it.
Cus. Maju.
Can you find the answer? Let the valuation begin.
Valuation begin.
Hedge your bets.
Push. Wish.
Did that hurt? What are you looking at?
It's big demon. Oh yes. Kok Herta ya? Herta.
Prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning.
I'll go easy first. Who are you?
Who are you?
Aren't you looking for me?
Bro. Push.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Habis lagi ya? Boleh. Watch your head. Wah, pagi. Pagi. Wah.
Play for a while.
Push. Jangan dulu. Watch your head. Nah, ini.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it.
Red.
Do you know who I am?
Red. Red. Wah.
No risk, high reward.
Oh, ini saya dewa. Kak.
The market is unpredictable.
Oke.
I'll go easy this time.
Naik si. Tak boleh.
Just focus on the fight.
What's that, huh? Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Ozi. Oh gila. Push.
It's on me.
Watch your head. Push.
Honored to meet
Eta, let's go.
Do you know who I am?
It's all yours.
No dirty tricks.
Jebret. Oh. Main ini ya Tata ya. Apa ada Venturin? Gak ada Venturin. Kita maju lagi sih.
What are you looking at?
Push.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Jebret.
Maybe I'll take it all.
Push jam 6. Push. Push. Bagi. Shoot. Gak mati-mati nih.
Did that hurt?
Oke, aku dapat pilihan lagi. Lepas deh boleh. Go Nabi.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
The market is
Ya.
unpredictable.
Yang game. Ah,
Spend freely.
bagi.
Honored to meet me.
Push. Wah sayang ini.
Know who I am. I'll go easy this time. Feeling sticky?
Push.
Bets. Watch your head.
Push. Ini ternyata cuma bisa ini. Psst.
What are you looking at? Let's play for a while.
Let the valuation begin.
Push. Wah, 2 kali deh.
Sure, I'll play along.
Cek ada loh.
Ah,
Maju.
the dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Pret.
Watch your head.
Push. Sakitnya.
Honored to meet me. Feeling sticky?
Easy, Numby. The market
Oke.
is
Dapat ulti. Tornado. Push. Satu lagi.
Bets.
What are you looking at?
Jebret. Habis. Oh, udah selesai. Pas hidupnya mati udah beres.
Project wrapped.
Project Rap. Bagi jalan hati lama juga ya. Tim gua nyeleneh sih. Ayo cepat selesaikan. Oze, apa kabarmu? Gurunan berjubah gelap.
The prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning.
Kamu utusan Yonci yang kabur.
I prefer to be called the Yaoqing messenger who strategically retreated.
Hehehe.
At least 2 different groups of intruders infiltrated here. The wolf cubs and these Mara Stroke
Dulu
soldiers.
kapset.
Their hiding technique. It's pretty similar to the wind mantle technique used by the Vidyadhara serving Kailorum Venti.
Kalau Fetty.
What do you think? Well, never mind if you don't have any clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques. I'm Motza. My friend fell into the clutches of that wolf. I was planning to escape and report back as quickly as possible. But now it seems... the prison on the Luofu is a real maze, I must admit.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Motza. We'll do our best to ensure your friend's safety.
No, you can do nothing for him now. And you shouldn't be focusing on his safety at the moment.
Your
Oops.
friends clutches and you're just
Aduh, kepencet tadi apa ya? Anjir, salah. Maaf ya.
Look, I'm the Yaoqing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way. Trying to save my friend will only get us killed. I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause. Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark. The worst case scenario, we are all killed by that giant wolf, and the shackling prison is sealed off. No one will know about us or about their escape until it's too late. And the best case scenario?
Kedua belah pihak terkurung di sini. Ini maksudnya kita sama penjahatnya berarti.
Looks like we've got some clever minds after. The best case scenario would be we seal the gates and trap the enemy inside.
Wajib. Jadi dipuji ternyata.
Escape.
Skenario terbaik. Kita mau gimana pun dia bisa keluar ya.
Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something is off and come to help. As for whether we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
You sure have a way of comforting people, Mr. Motza.
Orang pandai.
As a person of the Yaoqing, I've always searched for something meaningful to give my...
I have to make it out alive. My companions are waiting for me.
As a netherworld dweller, I've already died once.
Yeah. We won't give up. Not until the very last moment.
Dia ngomong banget.
Ten Lords Commission, so sacrificing yourselves isn't the right move. As a judge, it's my responsibility to guard this prison. And if someone should step up to stop Hule from escaping, it should be me.
Mana BTW.
Once we reach the gate, I hope you'll help me seal it. After that, I'll do everything I can to fight the Borisin. And you find a safe place to hide and wait for reinforcements.
Gila. Maju.
Let's proceed upward.
Oke. Dia pembunuh penjara. Dia jatuh kan? Sama. Ada wes anjir, ambush lagi.
Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours. Let's can you find the answer?
Watch your head.
Time to kill.
Weh, boleh deh maju topas. Nami.
Hedge your bets.
Oh, enggak. Push. Shield ya. Ya, di bawah eta ya.
Honored to meet me.
Jebret. Lumayan. Isi dulu deh. Bisa.
No dirty trick. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Tek kita dapat satu doang. Watch your head. Habis. Ush. Ush. Oh, selesai akhirnya. Oke, diem. Oh, banyak peserta sembunyi dia. Bangke banget. Oh iya. Ah, dia. Cara suku apa? Stop wasting my time, oke? Diam kamu. Berhenti membuang waktu gua. Hehe. Tadi udah cukup lah. Gimana cara? Baca. Apakah ada gunanya itu? Malah nyari chest gue. Tak usah. Ini puzzle. Nggak ada jalan lagi gue. Oke. Bisa. Cari jalan lain. Yang ini deh. Tidak bisa. Bisa deh. Nggak bisa. Ini work apa enggak sih? Kita balik sini dong. Itu kita mau ke atas bawah bisa nggak? Nggak ada jalan kan? Coba. Ini gimana caranya ya? Wait. Ini ada di bawah berarti. Kayak di jalan yang aja. Bete yang tadi ya berarti ya? Salah gue. Lah, anjir. Gak ada gunanya dong. Ya Allah, ini gue harus mikir anjir. Mana ya? Azul. Kasket.
Time to check your books.
Apa sih? Wah, anjir. Ada remake-nya lagi. Wah, anjir. Ini susah ini. Nah. Oh, ini versi kayak simple banget dia. Seru ternyata. Terus kita ngapain dong kesini? Ada jalan lagi, Kak. Kita muter-muter doang di penjara apa? Oh, ini. Wait. Lari. Tidak membuang waktu untuk hal yang kita berhasil tanda ya gitu. Oke, apa yang terjadi selanjutnya? Perbaiki jalan lantai jembatan.
We must seal the entrance before the Borisan fugitives get out.
Ini lucu ya. Oke, benar maju ke sini.
The prison wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me.
Oke. Ada
We're almost there. The gate is just ahead.
tidak. Oh no. Hai. Oh, kita
I will hold them back. Don't let Hule escape.
Don't let Hule escape. Wah, lawan lagi cuy.
The game is on.
Pantry maju.
Spend freely.
Push. Gila. Maju.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Market is unpredictable.
Terlalu profit. Maju dulu deh si babi.
Do you know who?
It's ours. Cus.
Let the valuation begin. Confiscated.
Push.
What are you looking at?
Oh nggak ada ini. Push. Lagi.
Easy, Numby.
Kita nggak mati-mati lah.
Sure, I'll play along.
Oke, bisa ini.
Can you find the answer?
Ya. Sama ini ya tante ya.
Let the valuation begin. The market is unpredictable. Investing in victory.
Push.
Do you know who?
It's ours. Push. Lagi.
The dice
Okay.
have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take
Turun.
Feeling sticky?
Confiscated.
Push.
Oh dear.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Easy, Numby. Go, Numby.
Push. Push.
Market is unpredictable.
Nggak bisa aja. Push.
Feeling sticky? Let's put. Can you find the answer?
Oke deh. Tidak ada yang perlu ditakutkan, tidak ada ya.
Project wrapped.
Project Lab. Cut. Nggak bisa nangkap. Wah, gocek-gocek bos. Apa ini? Oh, medan pembunuhan.
This brings back such familiar memories. Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing.
Oh, bener-bener.
They're back.
Raja terakhir.
Come back.
My lord, we're just one step away from freedom. As we pass through the gate, no one will be able to stop us.
So this hostage is useless now. Kill him, Moktok.
He's getting away. Do something, Jiao. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something.
Anjir.
Maybe this Yao Qing messenger can strike a deal in exchange for his life. He can use his status to help us escape from the Xianzhou. What do you think, Mr. Jiaozhou?
Oh, just look at you. Fallen so low during my absence.
Hah?
You're even negotiating with livestock. As far as
Anjir,
I'm
dewa ternak.
no one from the outside
Bahasanya kasar sekali ya.
consider a deal with Duran's offspring.
Wah.
I've got to make this beast stay here, whether it's for the sake of Fei Shao or the Yao Qing. Deal. I certainly have more value alive. My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou, and my understanding of many things that your minions have no knowledge of. They'll all be valuable.
Lowly beast. Muster up that pitiful
Biar dia hidup di.
plead for what remains of your
Tiap
life.
tahun.
Speak up.
I'm afraid you're unaware. The woman who defeated you,
Oh.
she has recently returned to the Luofu. Your opportunity for revenge is right in front of you.
Oh gitu.
My lord, this slave is talking nonsense. I've never heard anything about this. May I just
Apa?
now?
Silence, Moktok. And you, slave.
Slave.
Now on, you'll stay by my side. You'll only speak and move
Yeah.
when I allow you to. Otherwise, I'll dismember you from head to tail, inch by inch.
Gila. Itu bener-bener ya. Ini film horor gue. What?
We must stay here for some time, Moktok. Fear not. Because once I step out of the prison, it's the people of the Xianzhou who should tremble in fear. I'll show them what true calamity means. Now, Duran's whelps, follow me.
Follow me. Ngapain kita?
Prison guards, stop them! For our great Lord Yunli!
Nggak usah. Au. Wih. Abang. Banyak banget ini. Oke, keron aja aku saya. Woi. Oke. Jepret. Ini dia. Keluar kah? Wih, tombak. Selesai dong. Kita kan dibawa ke hati.
Report! After we lost contact with the shackling prison,
Okay.
we received a message from a cycrane.
Wih, burung.
The prisoners have revolted, and the criminal Yunli
Lepas dong.
is nowhere to be found. What about the Yao Qing messengers? And the name? No news at the moment. We're trying to restore
Jadi
contact with
kejebak.
the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. You're dismissed.
Berantem, Pak.
General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the end of things, but the beginning. The hand of the Ruin Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou Alliance will face an even greater challenge, from both the abominations of abundance and the destruction itself. If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Ya, mau turun tangan kah?
As the Marshal Special Envoy, I'll dispatch the Lawfu Cloud Knights to pursue Hule myself.
Artinya apa nih? Aku dia akan mengutus Fortnite Lawfu.
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away.
It's time to wash them away.
For all.
Baik-baik saja, salah satu irisan Yaoqing telah diculik. Kita kekurung nggak sih jadinya? Hilang dong, wih. Jadi apa? Jadi scroll. Oh, gila. Jadi scroll. Wah. Wih, akhirnya udah. Bagian 2 ke Cina perang diangkat. Siap tuh perang, boleh. Kita sampai bagian 2 aja berarti ya. Lanjut yuk. Masih ada waktu kayaknya. Kalau boleh sampai paling setengah 1 aja. Mana kita? Oh, kita ke... Aku nggak usah khawatirin soal... Apa mau ini spinkan dulu kali ya? Kita main dulu deh. Kami ngabisin resin. Base point. Aku baca juga belum main ini ya. Sudah lagi deh. Kazuka, halo bang, selamat datang kembali. Wah, akhirnya dia balik. Tanya aja berarti ya. Halo bang, mana kabarnya? Sehat lah. Oh, apa attack? Nggak usah. Bisa sih ya. Terus aja lah. Nggak kayak ini. Vincent ya. Kayaknya itu. Sehat adalah sehat dong, sehat lah. Ya bisa Victoria ya.
Don't be nervous. Just cooperate with me like you did before.
Cepet. Nah, ini saya nggak ngapa-ngapain berarti nanti udah sampai quest mana? Quest mau perang lagi. Bang Leva, ini game aku mainnya di HP tapi live-nya di laptop. Aku tetap kalau live tuh pasti perlu ini laptop dong. PC belum ada, nanti PC nih harus ada lampu. Tinggal lagi berarti ya. Ashes. Udah malu nih. Agak ngantuk sih. Push. Padahal sebenarnya kita nggak perlu. Nanti kan kalau ada quest story main 2 minggu setelah ini ya. Harus main 2 minggu setelah apa namanya tuh, setelah update. Ini ya itu akhir pusing loh yang ada ntar. Assalamualaikum. Saya berarti 7. Aduh. Jatuh sekarang 15 jutaan ya. 15 kok 10. Bukan setara tuh Intel i5 enggak sih? Atau main HP? Tidur bang, kok enggak sih? Masih ada PR nih. Bukan setara nih. Tapi at least aku tahu kalau misalnya ini quest ketinggalan ya nggak apa-apa. Cuma aku ketinggalan source Z aja. Tapi kayaknya kalau misalnya nggak bisa paksa, aku nggak bakal terlalu.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Laptop buat sekolah, kalau sekolah sih bisa lah. Itulah cukup lah. Mudah-mudahan. Aku kurang tahu kalau aku kurang tahu dunia laptopan sih. Oh maaf ya. Harusnya sih cukup lah. Sekolah kan. Kelas berapa bang? Kelas satu main di HP aja sih guys. Nyantai. Ini aku main di HP nih. Mainkan Phobos oke. Kelas 1 SMA siap. Mainkan Phobos tuh ringan. ASR Ongkai Stara tuh di HP gak apa-apa sih guys. Makan penyimpanannya kayaknya lumayan. Kecuali kalau main Genshin Impact sama Zenless Zone Zero, itu aku lebih nyaranin main di komputer. Main di laptop. Kalau Kastara main di HP gak apanya. Sekarang aku main di HP. Terus aku setting buat bisa streaming di PC deh. Ya, BTW lanjut ya berarti ya. Lanjutkan salah. Lanjutkan cerita yang tadi. Tim yang tadi ya, tim follow up attack jadi-jadian minimalis. Aku kurang radio. Lanjut. Oke deh, 40 aman lah. Udah 40. Apa yang belum ya? Gue gacha deh. Pikir-pikir tuh juga story 5 dedel sama Ruarpi. Anjir. Kalian tahu juga anda ya? Bener. Tapi di game memang cocok sebagai tim. Ya gitulah. Hebat ya. Tapi di game tidak merepresentasi cerita ya. Apalagi ya? Oh ini banyak nih, gue lupakan. Apa lagi berarti? Bang kamu main dong. Tapi lagi jarang live Genshin ya, sorry ya. Boleh nih. Paling minggu depan tak live deh. Besok sama lusa ada acara. Enggak lusa yang ada acara. Jadi nanti paling antara Senin Selasa atau Rabu lah. Kita live Genshin ya. 7, 35 36 ya berarti ya. Terus sampai quest udah dong. Iya, Act 2. Aku belum main yang terbaru. Aku belum main terbaru kayak. Habisin aja ya. Wah, gue dapat karakter mati lagi. Boleh. Bagi deh, biar lagi maksud. Biar pas berarti ya. Wah, aku dapat galaga. Kayaknya sekali dipegang Dawe pemegang impact juga. Atau sebagai semua tadi. NPC pada meninggal. Kamu nggak tahu ada NPC yang meninggal beberapa kali sebelum ini, sebelum apa namanya, sebelum Natlan. Banyak banget. Ya ada beberapa lah. Tahu gak siapa aja? Ya ribuan orang. Perang sih ya, aku belum sampai situ ya. Gawe back to work Clamor. Apa? Isi semenjak gawe. Story nggak apa-apa, bagus dong story makin gue kok. Jadi apa makin seru dong. Aku sih suka kalau misalnya bagian story pengembangannya kayak gitu, asik lah pokoknya. Berarti kan baru kayak wah udah mulai kerasa di cerita ya, mulai masuk nih. Iya sekali ya bos. Bosan kalau storynya monoton. Habis ya berarti ya berapa nih? Tambahin 19 aja berarti 36 ya. Benar 36. 55 dong. Berapa belas lagi ternyata. Aku ambil Himeko kali ya. Aku supaya kepikiran Bronya, tapi kayaknya udah ada sponsor. Kalau baru, waifu baru, Honkai dulu. Aduh, aku belum siap ke Honkai ya, abang. Udah deh, next time banget lah. Kayaknya emang data mengurangi batas maksimal lapisan karma.
Serving under the Ten Lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will.
Instruction aja. Yuk, lanjut ya, sambil lanjut deh. Program. Sparker dari multiple, wah itu hebat tuh. Karakter story emang hebat. Itu yang paku mas dia tuh, yang versi paku mas dia tuh.
Time for a break. Silent mode activated.
Kan pernah Visa juga pernah masuk ke Honkai Impact kok. Pernah lihat temanku main. Nah. Oke. Ada Yancing. Dia. Tampil dulu. Ayo Yancing. Aku sudah lama tampilianku. Oh, dia habis. Yancing. Mana kabarnya Yancing? Gue yang kejebak di dunia kasta. Iya.
The sky splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Intelektron nih. Gue yang kejebak di dunia kasta kayak gitulah. Kasihan banget ya. Kamu tahu lebih banyak ya Honkai Impact ya. Aku nggak tahu apa sih. Spesies bumbu panjang. Bulan aja.
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders.
Gas supaya Honkai Impact. Tahu banyak kok. Aku aja nggak pernah main. Aku tahu game Yoyo pertama tuh Genshin Impact soalnya.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting?
Lu belakangmu.
I'm betting on neither. I lost all
Aku kehilangan semua itu saat taruhan permainan aku kumpul. Judi. Wah. Apa ini? Apa hikmahnya? Jangan judi guys. Maksudnya kamu judi jangan taruh semua uang lu di situ aja.
War dance.
Pas tahu komplek anjir pelajaran sejarah nggak sih? Oh, iya jangan judi ya apalagi judi online. Jurnal mah bukan judi aja, itu mah penipuan bro. Hei, kita ketahui. Fisika mah. Fisika mah pelajaran ngutak-atik otak.
I heard you and Mr. Dan Hung went to meet the judges.
Oh ini beberapa hari setelah kejadian berarti ya, babat cepu mantap jiwa.
Thank goodness you both made it out safe.
Oh kita sama deh, tapi emang betul pengorbanan sedikit ya, dan kan capek dia ngelempar tombak. Oh gitu.
There was a revolt in the shadows.
Wih, kita ceritain.
We were protected by the guards until the Cloud Knights arrived to rescue us.
Kesulitan di samping prison. Biasalah kalau dikasih kasihnya aku screenshot. Siapa aku buat thumbnail? Di kamu sendiri gimana pet sih?
I was planning to take Miss March and Yunli to Stargazer Navalia to see the
Oh ini dia.
close.
Opsian 3 kan, info identitas lagi. Kakak nggak pernah kelihatan lagi ya, ngomong-ngomong ya. Serem ya. Their situation.
So out of curiosity, we decided to follow them.
Horizon,
Actually, Boris in disguised as Foxians.
Kan.
It seems they infiltrated Stargazer Navalia
Stargazer Navalia.
who lays escape. And we foiled their plans by pure chance.
Oh gara-gara apa Maret ya kayaknya ya. Tapi ya.
I wonder who provided them with those disguises. And how many more Borisin have taken advantage of the war dance to infiltrate the ship.
Oh, udah.
Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the Ringmaster. The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a Ringmaster.
Yang itu biasa lebih penting.
Tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be me.
Doesn't have to be me.
The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hule will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said.
Siapa dia? Siapa itu yang ngomong?
You may be tiny in stature, but you're
ini nih.
Yao Qing's warriors.
Si dia kata. Ini udah kejawab lah. Tuh mungkin dia tinggi.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Pupuk aja ya. Aku kira sebuah cedera sedang beraksi.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
Nggak mau ngaksi dia kayaknya.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw.
Tolong cepat habiskan makanannya.
Food quickly so we can get to work, General Feixiao.
Saya punya mana nggak tahu deh. Ekor-ekoran gak sih?
Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the
food. Oh, disuruh makan, Zil. Ini ikut makan, aku punya pas kamu makan dengan cukup. Jadi makan dengan cukup tuh kita punya tenaga buat lawan musuh.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Too much.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself?
Aku mah ditawarin makan sama siapa aja lah, yang penting makan.
Ever since you encountered those Borisan spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything.
Kamu tidak akan bisa mengalahkan.
On an empty stomach.
Iyalah, ini logis lah. Masa kita nggak makan?
Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Jiao Chou hostage.
Makanya disuruh nyantai aja. Bener-bener Fesiao dong. Nih, bocah dikasih gizi bagus, ngotot.
Jiao Chou always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you.
Asal lebih cepat dariku. Jadi anjir.
I've fought against Borisan abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning.
Abomination Borisan.
The Borisan were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the
Cilio nggak ikut ya?
blow. Once Hule loses his patience and
Pentingnya ditutup bang, tadi ada cahaya putih lewat yang bener. Nggak apa-apa lah, nyantai aja loh. Ya.
But when will that time come?
When the time comes.
like I said, it's all.
Kayak dilihat ya guys ya. Cuma berjarak waktu satu kali makan aja, jadi kita makan berarti ya. Wih, Dragon Hunter. Pesta Alam Boy asik. Punya benar mau benar. Setelah kejadian pembobolan, oh nih.
General Huayan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Yukong. Aku Maret 7 di sini sama Yunli Tata.
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the Six Commission's affairs.
What is the situation at the shackling?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established.
Omi cingat, ya cita dulu. Ya bapak kan ya. Ucil emo.
The good news is the two
Nggak kelihatan kayak Momi aja.
prison are safe and sound.
Kabar baiknya. Oh.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given
Temanku baik-baik aja, alhamdulillah.
I'm relieved that she and Dan Hung are safe.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borisan have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yuko. Fei Shao is leading the wolf hunt operation and you
Wolf hunt operation aja jadi tiketin dia jadi segalanya.
I have no doubt about General Fei Shao's capabilities, General Huayan. I'm more concerned about the wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will
Oh, Sky Splitter, yang
splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest.
jadi nih pertanyaan menarik, Bang, kenapa pakai bahasa Inggris? Kebanyakan orang padahal pakai bahasa dia, kan kebanyakan orang ya. Kalau saya berarti apa dong? Kok pakai Inggris dong? Satu dari sepersekian orang yang Inggris dong, apa-apa lah. Salah satu yang ya kayak udah kebiasa Inggris sih. Denger Jepang tuh kayak ngerasanya kayak gue kalau denger ini gue masih nggak paham, terus nanti gue nggak paham bahasa apa yang mereka ini ya gitu lah kayak. Berarti beda banget. Berarti beda. Bagus dong. Langka juga ya orang kayak gitu lah.
Everything is filled with uncertainty.
Tapi Genshin Impact tuh banyak yang dihapus ini voice-nya. Nanti ada kemungkinan kalau eventnya Nahida kayak Apa nggak pakai Jepang kayaknya ya?
March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case
Ini Yunli mau lawan kak.
So, Yunli, what do you think we should do?
Hantam.
Well,
Iya. Strategis.
we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And
Oh, udah ya strategis nih.
it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
Wah, ini pertanyaan yang pakai chat di guys. Ya iyalah. Kayak Joki pakai cheat. Oh ini ya cheat eksplorasi apalah segala macam. Pokoknya yang hal berkaitan dengan aplikasi pihak ketiga ya namanya berarti ya. Aplikasi tambahan yang buat intinya curang lah berarti lah ya. Intinya sih ya curang lah. Makanya itu ke band sih.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least
Oke, ngapain ya? Nggak ada waktunya. Janganlah, curang lah. Isi lah. Nah, bisa terlaksana. Oke, benar.
The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the law fu isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified, and chaos might ensue.
Ya nggak bakal gede soalnya nggak ada gitu buat Ugaku dan kiper lain. Kamu ini nggak tahu nggak yang kasusnya kafe itu kecil itu udah ganggu orang. Jadi kafe elemental skill itu bisa ngilangin domain, teleport dan material segala macam, terus nggak bisa dibalikin. Itu kan coding yang agak dalam dan segala macam. Itu ganggu orang loh. Bisa ganggu player lain. Itu satu contoh aja sih. Ya, ada beberapa jenis chat lain lah. Bukan masalah nggak ada leaderboard atau ganggu. Ya kayak yang nggak ada view-nya lah ya. Itu apaan bukan parah itu bukan sih. Oke, itu kacau sih. Anjir. Dan membagongkan.
The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Lawfu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it in.
Nah, Wayan kepada Yunli berpikirkah apakah mau ada strategi selanjutnya?
Everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion.
Jalan.
Hule's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Even a child could guess that these events were orchestrated. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Lawfu.
Itu nggak lihat muka juga sih. Gitu. Dia udah kuat sih pada dasarnya. Udah biasa. Tapi kipas sih. Darurat militer.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining.
12:30 maksimal ya, kayaknya.
As if nothing has happened.
Kita kan mencari tahanan, nah kita cari tahanan berfisikal lah, seolah-olah tidak terjadi apa-apa. Sembunyi-sembunyi ya berarti ya.
Nothing has happened. Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. ringmaster gone. How are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the two of you here.
Wow. Maret ya, Bu?
General Huayan, are you asking me to take
Are you asking me?
as the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent
Iya.
Luofu in the ring?
Itu memang dasarnya
Laughing stock.
mirip ya. Itu ekspresi yang sangat expected banget lah ya. Dari yang tahu kawakannya Huayan.
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a
Lieutenant
disciple
Cloud Knight,
of the
wah.
Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an
Hebat.
outsider? We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the
Keamanan.
Sky Splitter. Yukong, please explain to them the rest.
Yukong masih di sini ternyata. Aduh, kaki gue. Capek. Ternyata kita ke Lingsa. Enam jam.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance.
Wah, ini disalahkan. Ada sekarang ada lima Lingsa.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Law Fu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords Commission.
Hakim, Cace. Dari sisi yang sama. Oke, mantap. Ini kayak ketuker ya. Enggak juga sih. Bener kok. Yunli kayak ini gambarnya kayak bocah. Maka juga sama bocahnya kayak. Aku nggak melihat dia sebagai mumi.
I've
And they
learned the
emo-
situation of a prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the shackling prison.
Oke, mantap.
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge
Wah, Shui tewas ya
was
jadi.
killed and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding a Rumaton spectrum.
Shui dibilang tewas sedih banget sih.
In the affected areas.
I and the two behind me will go deeper into the prison to
Wah, anjir. Sekarang Jing Yuan memimpin.
But General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence.
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped.
Iya, King ya.
The envoy is being held
Yuan.
hostage by Borison. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Law Fu owes her something in return for... How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. The truth matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Law Fu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
Dia punya Lisa ya.
Commission will support your decision with everything we have.
Pero komisi atas punya keputusanmu, Jenderal.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha.
Sha.
I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Okay, wait, Dan Heng.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master.
Master Tungku.
Where would you like to start, General?
Let's start with those Boris disguised as foxes.
Ini ngapain kita interogasi atau?
Already prepared the evidence.
Lisa pakai ini nih. Lisa pakai tim berak, berak. Nih. Terus ini. Ini deh. Oke. Ini nih. Kita interogasi berarti ya.
According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borisin in disguise.
Mayat.
One of the bodies.
Letnan, Yenqing. Oh, ini yang ketemu pas ini. Ini yang dilawan Yenqing marah sama Yunli kan. Ini mayatnya.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed
Iya ya.
into a Foxian.
Ini bener-bener ke apa? Yang gua kenal apa ya? Marvel sih. Iya kan, Captain Marvel kan. Screwless, tapi ini lebih jahat.
My alchemist detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borisin were able to disguise themselves as Foxians.
Bagaimana Borisin mengobati mereka menjadi Foxian?
Simply put, Foxians and Borisin share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borisin to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Oh, wow.
Indeed. This means that these Borisin have a steady supply of the medicine within the Lafu. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again.
Disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
When I was sorting through the prescriptions they used, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence.
Wah, anjir.
It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs
Atau Doraemon.
and maintain their normal
Iya, pembalik wujud.
the medicine found in the Borisin's body.
They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ.
Mestinya tetap sama.
Remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borisin have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians.
Enggak cuma lo yang berpikir gitu kok. Bapak orang juga. Ada animasi lucu kan. Lisa sama Sparta disamain gitu.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent.
Admin sedang
Please follow me.
Aus. Ya. Cari apa?
We are. According to the judge, this area
Kita ke dalam lagi dong.
control. So we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes,
Ups. Periksa jasad.
incredible.
Wah, anjir.
The attacker shattered this warden's bones with
Gila.
a single blow.
Kurot gitu. Udah habis itu udah kayak gitu deh. Tepar.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borisin possesses. This is likely the work of who?
If I may be so bold to ask, is this Borison truly that formidable?
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, Borisin have always been the most formidable adversaries. Hule is a monster.
Karena mati mau diapain lagi emang? Mau gimana lagi?
With his strength, Hule united numerous Borisin packs, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance. They constantly push the Alliance armies.
Biar urusannya rotate itu harusnya itu.
Over 7 centuries ago, I
apalagi dunia kasar.
Pain against the abominations, and I
personally
witnessed the devastation on the battlefield after Hule appeared. Even with medicinal pellets that suppress the fear caused by his lupitoxin.
Oh, ini obat menekan rasa takut, menyerah, panik, menghadapi aura, bahkan tidak bisa mengangkat tangan.
Couldn't even raise a hand in resistance.
Oh, Jigliu ya, sang juara pedang.
With her frost blade. The outcome of that fateful battle could have been very different.
Jigliu itu emang squad itu berarti ya, anjir.
By the end of the battle, only a few of us remain. The crimson moon cast the sheen of blood on all. Everything I saw was painted dark red.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed?
Berarti dia ada ininya kan? Dia ada kausalitasnya kan sama
on the Xianzhou Juming. The Juming cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars.
Oh iya. Iya.
Their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Lafu kept this tumor.
Penjara ya. Itu berarti emang karena emang gak bisa mati ya.
But I guess I understand. The people of the Lafu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead, they exiled the healer, who tried to solve the problem, to the Xianzhou Juming.
Juming. Dia abadi kah?
Miss Lingshaw.
Bukan kali maksudnya. Mungkin bisa jadi.
As for why Hule was only in prison, I can shed some.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it if you enlighten me, General.
All right. Let me tell you.
Sambil jalan. Oh. Blade ya. Coba tes lawan monster kali ya. Pakai pakai aja. Bingung dia. What? Hehehe. Scrap. Push. Tabuk Kamen Rider ya. Yuts.
There's more to life.
Take your positions.
Wah, gak bisa habis cuy. Udah deh. Aku nggak bisa ngeliat. Lihat animasi pola peteknya bisa. Nyari incest gue. Yang cerita ini. Yang aku punya sekarang. Aku cuma belum unlock CC aja nih. Karena aku belum nyampe ya mentok ya. Bisa nambah lagi. Oke. Bisa bagus lumayan. Ini Firefly saya lihat dikit langsung mode on aku ya. Ya kita pilih salah lagi deh. Aku suka serak dia lumayan ya versi upgrade-nya apa? Galaga kan.
No. This is
Oh, dia burisin.
a guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
Soal sipir sebelum dia bisa kembali ke aslinya aja dia nggak sempat.
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the cloud,
Nah ini
were also two
gue yang menyamar anggota Skyfaring dan artisan.
and the artisanship commission.
Gak gerah bang, kepala pakai topi bulu ini ada kipas. aman. Emang Anda mau lihat bagoport kayak gini? Gak apa-apa sih sebenarnya. Biar ikonik aja dah. Ini kleponkliwonyt yang selalu pakai topi.
Must hold the position of power. Let's search elsewhere.
Apa? Ayo no Koji dong. Wah ini mah. Dia mengasosiasikan saya dengan kartu OP. Nah, kita mau lagi buat ya. Masuk. Besok mau main Binding of Isaac lagi enggak? So, kita malah ke dalam ya. Ops. Ya, malah kebalik. Opsional sepanjang rute. Boleh sih sebenarnya coba ya. Ada nggak tadi yang pas kita jalan? Pernah sih ada ya. Kita tadi mau ada isi. Terus kita dari awal tadi nggak ada. Asap kalau untuk pembakaran tempat bisa nggak jadi kita balik lagi deh. Kira mau ini eksplorasi lagi sih, padahal ada CS ntar aja lah, fokus ini aja, fokus story dulu. Kalau CS kan ada ini, ada apa, topas yang punya topas enak nih. Tapi nggak pakai dulu lah. Berarti ini ke opsional sepanjang PTO aja. Ada burung kau susah. Oke, pasti Ica aja. Icanya bagus sih. Mereka berbentuk serigala.
Yanqing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borisin. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
Intelligent IPC ini ya.
Yes, the Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted
Wah,
a
cir,
joint examination
gelas dong.
that
Oke bang,
parts of this machine are made from specially refined
selamat makan.
biotissue.
Makasih udah mampir loh, Bang Kaspa. Nanti mampir lagi ya. Next time.
I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping for medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borisin are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borisin attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
Experimenting?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
Oh. Okay. Hebat ya, musuhnya bisa mikir kayak gitu.
Skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
Bersiaplah untuk beraksi.
Watch out! This thing is still alive.
Haha. Oke, lawan. Let's go.
Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line.
Eternal. Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Stay in step. The mood is set just like the show begin.
Let the show begin. Okay. Burns to ashes.
This is more than battle. Set to the sea. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the field.
Push.
Firefly type 4.
Wait.
And elegance.
Just end it.
Take your position.
Yeah.
Eh.
The truth burns clear as a flame.
Oh, dia langsung full up attack ya.
Everything in this world
is
bleeding.
Wah, kuat banget. Bener. Kok jadi itu apa nih loh? Jadi dia bisa beberapa kali udah habis kita gebok kayak gitu.
You haven't answered my question about why Hule was imprisoned in the Lafu instead of the Yaoqing, General. You've been reserved in your response.
Why you lo?
Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't an honor?
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
Alasan kenapa Marseka tidak meninggalkan Hule di Yaoqing?
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hule's secrets and use them for their own purposes? Just like with this mech? Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borisin. And just like the Borisin, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage. Marshall believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borisin did, so...
Exactly. While Borisin see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail. Why can Borisin control the power of moon rage, Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently. Each questioner had good intentions. But the
Kan nanya ya berarti ya.
To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borisin, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research.
Iya.
Hule thus became a
Kalau super power kayak gitu, gak bisa diremehin.
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Lafu. It wasn't an honor, but...
Oh, biar di bukan tuh diteliti apa namanya tuh? Dia diteliti benar.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Lafu that served as a warning to future generations.
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae.
Di sampingmu ada tuh. Aku kembali.
By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Lafu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Lafu to refrain from...
Tinggal menjaga Hule.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. All three races, Foxian, Videodora, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance. Will there be a promising future for all?
Tapi kayaknya ini aku belum tahu, belum bisa nangkap esensinya yang bagian ini sih. Menceritakan tentang apa sekelompok alien berbahaya yang menyamar menjadi manusia.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Saint...
Dan mau mengacaukan dunia dan membiarkan kebangkitan disciple of Santos Medico ini sebutkan.
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming.
Oh, secara apa? Saya juga nggak paham. Yang pasti ya ini dari Fireplace. Aku juga sama bingungnya sama kayak Anda. Soalnya itu tuh ngapain ya berarti? Apa ini? Kah?
So that he would regain the memories of his past life.
What did you just say?
What did you just say? Tidak paham. Apa mastermu memberitahumu bahwa niat baiknya membuatnya melakukan seni penemuan tertentu pada Dante yang baru saja mendesakan? Oh, apa ini?
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past
Ekspresinya tuh loh, ini. Sebegitu kagetnya. Memulihkan pengetahuan naga terhormat. Wah, ini fitur Lunai.
Just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a cauldron master.
If that's the case,
tergantung sih. Kalau emang lagi
by exiling her, General.
Tapi diusahain tiap hari sih. Usahain tiap hari. Pas banget pon bisa live ya bisa live ya. Kemarin aja kan mau nge-live malam tuh tapi capek banget pon kan. Gak kuat ya udah. Mari ke Body of Isaac aja.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Habis game ini, habis ini bobo aja. Aku sih kepikiran mau Body of Isaac lagi, aku lagi usulnya tuh game kayak.
Thanking me.
Thanking me.
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal?
Macam lagi ya. Fokus banyak deh.
You were implicated along with your mentor and forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth.
Aku pengen juga. Ade, main mudah-mudahan minggu depan apa 2 minggu lagi deh.
And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't I be thanking you instead?
Your eloquence is indeed impressive. The divine foresight. He won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you.
Wah, aja. Oke deh, siap. Tahu sain ya.
But let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep
kita terus jalan. Lanjut Kak, kita kemana berarti? Oh salah, ini ke atas lagi Tata. Benar ke bawah dong. Kita dari 3 kali, ini 3 kali TKP ya, dengan 3 sudut pandang yang berbeda. Itu mayat masih bergelimpangan aja ya.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morse did say that there were 2 groups of attackers. And the other attackers, aside from the Borison, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks.
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used cloud hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
Tapi bikin plays sampai start di awal enggak kayaknya, di awal main enggak kayaknya. Aku agak pas udah Billowbook selesai tuh aku baru mulai rekaman tuh. Agak-agak telat dikit sih. Kalau mantap lah. Kalau mau bisanya tunggu rekam, gak ada waktu deket. Aku nggak ada. Pokoknya pas Billowbook udah bebas itu baru ini deh. Pas di bagian wah udah nyampe bawah tanah. Apa tuh namanya? Aku juga lupa lagi.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borison would require someone with significant authority and a presence of assassins capable of using cloud hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borison and aid in Hulei's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence. Since this edition of Imbibe de Lunae, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane.
Bisa sampai cepat amat ngomongnya, ya gitu dia.
I believe you understand.
Lagi emosi dia soalnya. Karena dia nggak beres.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Law Fu and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Fertilia.
Please remember, General, that
speculation.
We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Vidyadhara's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
Semua yang aku sebutkan hanya spekulasi belaka.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for.
So,
dia perencanamu.
Miss Lingshaw.
Jika padat ya.
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Lafu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession.
Scale Gorge.
I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingshaw. The internal affairs of the Vidyadhara should remain under their jurisdiction.
Apa? Usah internal Vidyadhara. Oke, udah.
Don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over.
Segala ya spesial.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches.
Tapi merek apa bang? Xiaomi Redmi Note 9. Itu udah keluaran nama tuh.
May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
Udah 4 tahun nih HP-nya. Alhamdulillah masih lumayan. Kamu JQ, HP nggak panas aman. Yang laptopnya yang nggak aman kalau misalnya laptopnya panas. Pajam, exalting santo.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective.
Oh, ini lagi nyamar ya.
The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient.
Ini lagi disandra sebenarnya.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowered?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this.
Kok ada cewek yang tidak mau makan paprika hijau?
To eat green peppers. What's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
Wajir. Masukkan ini cokokin. Masa dia juga itu di depan di bezir.
You have quite the sense of humor.
Sadisnya.
Orison have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process. So you can't experience
Oke anjir. Kasarnya.
only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise,
Wajir.
I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs.
Oh jadi bakso.
This way,
Bakso anjir.
the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Yunli recently returned to the Lafu, right? Well, she did come back. But, unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship. Do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever...
Coba apa yang bakal dikatain Yoichi abis ini?
You see Borison as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I
Gak sabar dia. Yang gak kan harusnya ya. Bos raja terakhir itu lah si Hulei. Yang gak dia.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine.
Wah ini ya.
And it will wear off soon, right?
Lord Hulei.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people. But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us.
Apa itu? Itu tidak bijaksana itu. Wah iya.
Hulei. Have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to your rescue? The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for return? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing.
Oh, kasih paham King, boleh lah kita. Hebat.
Of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs, reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation, which in this case is you.
The Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Moktok. Is he speaking the truth?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief. She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book.
And she bested you, Moktok. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive? And who sent you here?
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet
Mangas
of immortality named Mangas who showed us the way. Her guidance brought us hope.
This prophet, Mangas, what does she want?
The prophet made this
What is it?
proclamation. The Borisin have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive. It must have been a manifestation of the Master of Immortality. And the Prophet told us that the Foxian General of the Yao Qing would take you to her ship during the Lafu's war dance. And that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it.
That so-called prophet
Yo, Kak.
lied to all of you. She just sent you here to die.
Yo, Kastara, kayaknya sih begitu. Sepanjang yang gua tahu.
Prophecy has come true. Our warhead is right here with us.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison.
Wah, bangke.
Just trapped in
Beraninya.
Known as the Let me kill
Lufu.
you, lowly beast, Lord Hule. I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, everyone in the Lafu is distracted by the stupid war dance. So this will be the perfect chance to escape.
Itu manusia, kayak guys. Mereka dapat kekuatan besar dari dewa. Oh gitu ya. Nah juga ya.
Perfect chance to
Kok jarang dalami soal air guys.
at the mercy of a ridiculous
Mungkin masuk akal sih.
and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders.
Nah sekarang ikuti beritaku. Biarkan diri mau.
Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself. Go to the ports, come back, and tell me what you
Apa yang kamu lihat?
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord,
would an alpha wolf ever listen to
Wah, diancam dong.
no, I've never heard anything like that. I
Wah,
was trying to defy
tunjuk dia.
I will always unquestioningly follow your...
just a little pre-hunt entertainment. Don't you want to run away?
Kok asik kasih pawal. Dia rubah merah sih.
You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their master.
Apakah bisa?
No matter how far they run away.
Ya oke. Cukup apa lanjut nih? Tadi jangan lanjut dulu deh. Opsional, cari bantuan dan kirimkan pesan keluar.
You know why I'm letting you head to the port and report.
I don't fully understand Lord Hule's...
Mau ikut opsional, Pak. Ini ganti tim udah biasa. Oh, ada apa-apa. Saya suka pakai cek aku sendiri aja. Oke. Lalu apa ini terlihat banyak, guys? Pas ini masuk meter berapa ya, kayak? Yang nggak ada kayaknya juga banyak deh.
Square formation, circular formation.
Tulisnya menyamar.
Why are you wasting time here?
You are Borison.
That's right.
So that's how you managed to infiltrate the Xianzhou ship. If I hadn't been so familiar with the scent of Borison, I wouldn't have been able to tell.
Oh gitu.
Never heard of such miraculous
medicine. I heard there was a mutiny within the Alchemy Commission
Oh,
during the
banyak.
Arbor crisis.
18 menit. Oke.
Infiltrators must have connections within the Xianzhou Law Fu.
Kratos buat Okuai.
Lord Hule ordered you to go to the port and take a look.
Katakan jahat.
Holy beast. Why are you still lingering here?
Apakah Jokis minta itu untuk pelabuhan mana sih dia? Lah,
I can't believe he actually let me go. What game is he playing? Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No.
Gak mungkin pari sih.
Perhaps I can just
Sulit deh.
escape. Just as I suspected. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Fei Shao
Anjir,
personally lead
dia tahan selama ini tuh udah kayak.
For now, I'll do as he asked.
Yes. Sini nggak coba ya?
Would you like to board my star skiff?
What?
Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a larger one that will arrive in less than 15 minutes if you need it. So,
Oh, karena bahu bang. Ecek. Iya. Ini kecil. Kecil.
advance is about to start. The Skyfaring Commission is prioritizing star skiffs heading to the... Close the ports? Why would they...
Oh, salah dong. Hey, sistem dari kipi.
I'm sorry, but the Realm Keeping Commission... Hey, Although we're short-staffed at the moment,
Itu. Maksudnya di sini doang ya? Salah. Ada kue.
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while. Understood.
Ini kue. Jadi aja. Minta bantuan apa enggak? Mau minta bantuan apa enggak? Apa tetap aja? Jalan ya. Yuk, aku udah mencurigakan.
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you.
The warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
No, not at all. Instead, the Skyfaring Commission is anti-star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. This will make our ships more noticeable when we try to escape.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Yunli and see what tricks he's up to.
Kita ini aja ya, apa? Mau maju. Dia kan lagi dalam posisi berbahaya. Maka baiknya ya emang sih bapak-bapak nih. Ayo aku lebih baik.
You were closely watching me, weren't you? And if I sought help from anyone, your people would kill them. Was that your plan, Yunli?
Oh, exactly as you said.
Yeah.
So, have the Cloud Knights closed the ports?
No.
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise. For fear is more deadly than
jadi kalau kita minta bantuan,
especially during
mereka mati aja.
Like the war dance. What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones any time. There's no escape from me,
that situation.
Of course, you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. If you try anything funny, innocent people will die. Now, let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Mockdog says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself before the hunt begins. I need to know my opponent. You can refuse and play tough, or you can cooperate and save us both some time, healer.
Kaget. Hampir aja. Seni bertahan hidup ya udah. Oh, anjir.
Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in vain.
Itu sakit banget aja kayaknya.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate?
You can torture me until I talk. Or let's save us both some time. Warhead. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture? Borisin aren't supposed to live that long, or possess such regenerative abilities.
Iya ya. Paling immortal kan dia, Yunli.
So, is that why the Xianzhou Yaoqing wanted to take me away? To some, I'm a hostage, but to others, I hold the secrets they desire. I still remember, in the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borisin and free themselves from their bloodline.
Iya, satu.
Resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine.
Mata kayak gitu.
Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiaozhou? Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yaoqing. You seek power to share it with others. And
good. Baik adalah.
Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borisin, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borisin and Foxians, poured into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, he gave birth to a miracle. The lunar Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired, a heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon. Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borisin warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus possessing it as their own. Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. Of all the prey we consume, making us strong.
Namanya nama juga ritual ya.
Stronger, I thought. Hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. But now, this heart is beating once again. All right. Now it's your turn to tell me everything about the Merlin's Claw.
Chow Chow, I found you.
Ada musik. Apa yang bakal dia lakukan? Oke guys, karena sudah kembali ke biasa kita sudahin dulu ya. Mungkin besok lagi deh. Mudah-mudahan pagi ya. Kalau enggak berarti bisa deh. Pagi sinar pagi ya. Sebab udah gak suka. Woi.
If I understand correctly,
Kamu doang soal.
you already have intelligence about the Borisin?
Tadi belum selesai gitu.
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Wadza?
General, before we completely lost contact with Zhao Zhou, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate
bahaya.
Why are we returning to Stargazer Navalia?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borisin. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
Ya, gabah namanya. Gabah kayak main ke orang. Kan strategi jadi punya abang ya.
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been in prison for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices.
Ini kayak ini ceritanya. Wah, dia tidak
How can he
tahu.
consider us his prey?
Jadi tidak tahu berapa ngerinya dia.
Do not underestimate the
Oh, jangan campaign musuh.
an ordinary Borisin that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Lafu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position. What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying here for long. In this case, what do we need most now?
A star skiff to get us out of the LaFu. The Borison we discovered at Stargazer Navalia were actually preparing a vessel for their escape.
We predict their next move, and we take them down. Let's start from where you found those Borison and corner our prey.
Oke. Cukup dulu guys. Satu telepon subuh dulu deh. Oke, pendek aja. Terima kasih sudah bisa mau buat live stream podcast saya. Oke. Nanti pagi mudah-mudahan ya. Mudah-mudahan. Ya besok sore, besok malam deh. Oke. Dan berkepon. Oke. Sampai jumpa ya. Sampai jumpa. Oke, next live ya. Sampai jumpa. Besok.